Attracting love is a reflection more than it is something of trying to get something outside. I want that person over there to text me back. I want that person over there to go out with me. I want that person over there just to be my person. And a lot of times what happens is when we have the desire and we want something, the want comes from an energy of lack. It says, I want that because it's not what's inside me already. And one of the things that will exponentialize the process of you attracting love, exponentialize you feeling self-love within yourself and feeling safe within your own frame, is understanding that everything, literally everything that we desire in our lives or want in our lives already exists inside of us. I wish I would have known this a lot earlier. I spent a lot of time searching. And the more you search, the more you distance yourself from that thing. I'm learning this too because I'm in a stage right now where I've been trying to get clear as to, I've built this YouTube channel with all this attention and all this energy, and I want to branch off into this new area of my business and my life, and I want to simplify my life, and I'm like, what is my core message? What is my core message? What do I represent? And I'm looking at all these other creators in my space and kind of comparing myself. I'm like, okay, so their message is this. Their message is this. It's all very clear and simple. But I have 1,700 YouTube videos out there and on many different threads. Raise vibration, how to let go, how to manifest your dream life, how to be in your own frame, how to heal from narcissism, people that are victims of narcissism, all of these things. What is my core message? And the thing I've realized is the more I've looked for it, the more I'm trying to search for it and trying to figure it out, the further from my core I become, because I'm trying to find something that's out there. I'm looking at all my everybody, I'm polling people. What do you think my content's all about? I'm looking on the outside instead of just being myself. And realizing that maybe it's just my own authenticity. Maybe I'm limiting myself by trying to do all of these different things and figure out what this one thing is instead of allowing myself just to be expressive. Maybe if I found that one thing, I'm I help people unleash non-attached magnetic energy and heal from codependency. That was one thing I was toying with for a minute because I've helped a lot of people do that. But then maybe I would do that and I'd feel very limited. And maybe instead I can be more free and just be myself. But the reason I'm sharing this analogy is because I found that the more I search for something, the further that thing is. And this happens a lot of times with people attracting love. They're where is the other half to my soul? My soulmate, twin flame, the Pleiadian version, the other half. Where are they? And then they go out and they look for it, and they look for it, and they look for it. And so often I see people, they attract love. You want to know when they attract the love? It's when they're not looking. It's when they're not looking for it. They're not where is it? Where's the other half of my soul? Where's my twin flame soulmate? Where is it? Where are they? And then they meet somebody, and then they're this person, I get comments sometimes this person's my twin flame soulmate, other half of my soul, and they don't know it. I tried explaining it to them, but they thought it was weird, but they just don't know they're the other half of my soul. And it's okay, well, that's called neediness. And probably even codependency. Because it's that person needs to fit within this, I need them, I need them, I need. That energy blocks. That energy is resistant. So the thing that I've been learning is the more I search for anything, the more I distance myself from it. Have any of you read the book, The Alchemist? I think about this sometimes. The book The Alchemist is this person, I haven't read it in so long, but somebody goes searching for this treasure and they're searching outside, they're learning all these things, they're going on the hero's journey, and then they go back to where they were and they realize the treasure was on their property the whole time. Sorry if I ruined the ending of the book for you. You're I'm on page 75 and I haven't finished the book yet, but now you ruined it. It's a classic book, okay? You can still read it, it's still an awesome book. But basically, the treasure is within. It's already inside of you. And the more you search, the more you lack. The more it's not even here. But the funny thing is it is here. That's why the things you want, you already have within you. I just got done doing a breathwork certification thing where I became certified in somatic release breathwork, and I'm going to be, doing this at my retreats and my events and stuff like that. But a part of it is like everyone sets an intention before they go into this breathwork. And they set the intention of what they want to receive. But sometimes people are like, I want to let go. It's like, well, okay, what do you want to receive? And people are like, they want to receive love. They want to receive peace. They want to receive gratitude. They want to receive so many different themes of what people could want to receive. The funny thing is what part of this breath work is like sharing with people, like, oh, that thing you want to receive, it's already inside of you. Like love, it's who you are. Peace, it's already inside of you. A lot of times what breathwork allows you to do is to release the blocks to feeling that emotion, to feeling that thing. If we want to feel love, many times there might be attachments that we're holding on to that block us from feeling love. But the love is already there. If it's peace, it's like, well, where in our body are we holding on to tension? Where are we not allowing ourselves to feel more stillness? These are things that we can begin to understand already exist inside of us. It's also just about giving ourselves permission to feel. I'm not just talking about breath work. I'm talking about anything you want to create in your life, love, abundance, whatever. It's about giving yourself permission to be, giving yourself permission to recognize that it's already inside. There was a moment, like everything in our reality, it's based on permission. How much permission do we give ourselves? At a certain point in February 2017, I gave myself permission to make daily videos on YouTube, and I just started to be that version of me. Then, every video I made, I got a little bit better. I learned a lot about making videos. I learned a lot about marketing, how to make thumbnails and all this other stuff. I ended up learning these other skills. And then it was like people started feeling the energy off of me. Oh, this guy has something to say. This guy is very confident about what he's talking about. I want to watch more of his videos. But it's because I gave myself permission. Now, when it comes to attracting love, when it comes to seeking anything, the more permission you can give yourself to be the real you, the easier it's going to be to attract love. The more to realize as well that whatever you want to attract on the outside, realize that is just a reflection of what's on the inside. So instead of focusing on outside, focus on inside. That's it. Like, when I was focused on attracting love and I was seeking it, the further away it would be and the more I would energetically mess things up. The more that instead I focused on my inside. So it's like, oh, if you want somebody and you want to attract somebody with a regulated nervous system that's calm, that you feel safe with, then you must have a calm and regulated nervous system. If you want to attract somebody that's vulnerable, then you got to be vulnerable. You want to attract someone that's emotionally available, then obviously, same thing. You got to be emotionally available. And I had to become aware that a lot of what I was attracting in my life was a reflection of my own energy. So I'd be like, oh, I'm attracting emotionally unavailable people. Not understanding that I had normalized that and also at a certain level been emotionally unavailable. So I've had to look at myself. And it's really about understanding what energy am I embodying. Because that energy, and also the energy of opening up your heart, you have to make the choice to open up your heart. A lot of times I see people that block love because they have this long, super long checklist of everything that this person has to be to come in their life. I have extremely high standards. This person must be this eye color, this hair color, do this for a living, come from a family like this, must do this and have this and all of these things. And then they meet somebody and they're on a date and they're just like checking off the list. They're like, okay, so green eyes. Okay, cool. Haha, great. Okay, so how's your family like? And they're like, oh, my parents, or they divorced or something. Like, they didn't check the list. They're not meant for me. Okay, I gotta go. And then it's like, energetically, they butcher it up. And that also might be a way of avoiding intimacy, of having a long fucking safe checklist that ensures that nobody's ever gonna meet the standard. That's why awareness here is so powerful. Opening up your heart sometimes means being a little bit more flexible with your checklist. And instead of focusing on these little qualities, focus on energies. I want someone that's heart is open. I want someone that's vulnerable. I want someone that lives in integrity. I want someone I can feel safe with, because I also feel safe with myself. Really, all attracting love is, it's an inward game of feeling love for yourself and understanding your own sense of self-worth and releasing the belief that there's anything wrong with you. The thing that blocked me from attracting love for the longest time, and I'd had friends that thought I was being freaking ridiculous. They're like, you have a big YouTube channel, you have this, you have that. Why is attracting love hard for you? I don't get it. I was like, I don't know, I have these blocks. You know what the biggest block was? Shame that came from childhood. The belief I'm broken, there's something wrong with me. That belief, the shame from childhood, the belief that something's wrong with me, it was like no matter who I would meet, I'd be like, well, they're eventually going to leave because I'm broken, I'm flawed, there's something wrong with me. Or I'd feel like I couldn't be the real me. Part of the nice guy, people pleaser energy that I had to shed came from childhood because my dad was a people pleaser, nice guy. And I would tune to other people to see if I could, if I was good enough instead of just being myself. And I realized how fake a lot of that shit was. It was so fake to be like the people pleaser thing. It was fake, wasn't real, wasn't authentic. It's like, oh, how can I avoid tension? How can I be nice to you? Because in exchange, you're going to give me validation and approval. Instead, I made the choice to be vulnerable. If I want to meet someone that's vulnerable, I'd have to be vulnerable myself. I'd have to be the real me. And that also helps with sexual polarity. When I broke that whole nice guy, people pleaser persona, I was able to be very honest. I was like, if I was, dating someone, like, oh, I'm attracted to you. Oh, it was an energy that was very different, and that helped because with my girlfriend, I was able to be very assertive, and that created polarity, and that allowed her to feel safe in my energy, and it changed everything because before that, I would date someone, I wouldn't really tell them, and we'd just be friends for months, and it was like this fucking weird thing. I'm like, why would I do that? Because I wanted to avoid tension of getting rejected. If I would have showed my true feelings and showed the true me. So this whole attracted love thing, it's an inward journey. And instead of focusing on seeking the outside, the key for me has been pulling it back into the inside. Pulling it back inside my own body. Me elevating my own levels of consciousness and working on myself and then not looking for it, because the more you look for it, the more you emphasize it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, the more you're just being. And you also set up a life that you love. If you're doing what you love around people that you love being around and you're cultivating a cool friendship, like friendships, and you're going after your purpose and you're doing all these things, you start to create gravity in your life to where then it pulls people in. But if you don't have that focus and you're just kind of like a leaf in the wind, and you don't really know what you're doing and you feel kind of lost, then that energy stays there. And the way that you get not lost is you start committing to this journey of following your passion, committing to the real you, getting inside of your own body. These are all things that completely transform the energy as you embody it. Now, when you elevate your consciousness as well, it changes everything. You start embodying a higher vibrational you. Now, if you haven't checked out the website yet, that's called whatsmyvibration.com. You calibrate your vibration, and then you get a meditation for elevating to the next level. It's very powerful. Go to www.whatsmyvibration.com or click the link in the top of the description box. And then also, if you want a video that's going to show you the most effective and simplest way to manifest love, period, check out this video right here. Attracting love is not something that we attract. It is something that is reflected. It is reflected back to us depending on how much inner self-love we feel inside of our bodies. And like that meditation I was telling you about, it's because you're feeling the love inside your body that